Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing memories of a dear loved one who passed away. Now I want to preface this by saying that this is not a channeled reading from a loved one that passed away, but rather an opportunity to cherish their memory, heal, and give respect to the valuable bond that once was, and of course still is, in the spiritual realm. So we're going to do 4 piles here together today for this reading. For pile 1, we have the Queen of Elphame. Now that's really interesting. Okay, so we have 1, and then we have, okay, these 2 came out. For pile 2, we have Holy Stone. Interesting. Spider. And for pile number 4, we have the Book of Shadows. That's really interesting. These 4, you knew, okay, I knew this one was coming out. Okay, so now, without any effects of what I said or anything, if you want an accurate reading, take a look at these 4 piles and see which one you're the most drawn to. Have a person, a dear person in mind that you want to have your reading about, and pick the pile for them. If you feel like there are more than one person that you would love to have this reading for, then pick a different pile for each one. As usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So the reason I was initially really shocked when this card came out was because the Queen of Elphame lives in the underworld. So that really shocked me there. And this gives me a straight idea right away that there might be a message from this person specifically for you that we will find in your reading. Now remember, this reading, as I said, is not about messages from them, but it seems that you may be getting a message that is allowed to come for you in this reading. So for some of you, clearly not all of you because this is a group reading, but for some of you, this may be actually a parent or a grandparent of some sort. And whether or not this resonates, this is someone who has loved you dearly. This person, this card represents the underworld, and so it shows me straight away that this is someone who deeply had emotions for you, held you dear like a pearl, and at the same time it was someone who was ready to show you what you've done wrong, what you can improve in a loving way. It's on the heart here, showing me that that this person meant to show you what you needed so that you can grow and be the best version of yourself. So this person we're talking about, there is a huge chance, pile number 1, that they are actually one of your spirit guides. And they are looking out for you. And with the rabbit here is a symbol of fortune and a symbol of blessings, good luck. I think they're still looking out for you, trying to guide you towards the best and energetically help you get the best of luck. I think this person always wanted the best for you. They always looked out for you, and the heart was worried about you. Didn't really interfere too much, but every once in a while they will talk to you about what they believe you should do for your own good, and they're still keeping this beautiful energy until today. Trying to look out for you, be there for you, watch you from afar, but try to help as much as they can. It's a person who was wise, who kept their cool to allow you to grow, pile number 1. Gave you freedom, wasn't controlling by any means, was soft, but at the same time had a lot of wisdom and gave you the space to grow, but at the same time watched out for you, was always there for you. What a sweet, lovely character here. This is a person who had the ability to, a lot of the times, see through illusions. And there were times when you didn't always believe them, but just like the mirror here, it turned out that most of the time, this person's wise conclusions and analysis were actually very true. Pile number 1. Okay, now let's continue with your reading and see the memories that you had with this person. So let me take out your tarot cards. Now, the existence of a tree here and the fact that I noticed it really shows me that this person was family. Let's take out the noise. So now we want to have a dear look at the memories that was there, the sweet memories that were there between pile 1 and this person. This valuable bond that they had. Okay, so pile number 1, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This straight away shows me, pile number 1, that like I told you, after their passing away, they were always there for you. Just like I told you, trying to do the best, help you out until today. Pile number 1, you were really dear to that person for sure. I kind of think that you were actually the dearest to this person. Really the dearest to this person. Okay. You have the 5 of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords. Yes. You have the 10 of Wands. Wow. You have the Hierophant. Okay. Now let's take out your Osho cards. So you have Innocence. You also have Adventure. You have Laziness. That's really sweet. You have Going with the Flow under 10 of Wands. And you have Completion under the Hierophant. Interesting. Not really interesting. Okay, let me take out one last oracle card and we take a look at the memories together. Now, to be quite frank with you, pile number 1, I did go back and forth between sharing what I saw. I turned the cards and I really felt this card was calling for me, and then I said no, I have to shuffle in front of the camera. But I trust that you will trust me when I tell you that really this is the card that popped out, and I would rather give you an accurate meaning than prove it to you, pile number 1. So we're gonna keep that here, and let's take a look at your reading together. So pile number 1, the first thing that I really see coming up so strong in your reading is how sweet and gentle this person was towards you. I really see a person who pampered you a lot, a person that treated you with gentleness, with sweetness, held you as the dearest to them, and always took care of you. I think they kind of trained you without meaning to. Go back to them when you needed them. You kind of like, no matter how much you grew and you were responsible, I think you really loved how they pampered you, and just like a child, you felt like they were your home. No matter what happened, you always went back to them. pile number one, because this is definitely a person who pampered you a lot, made you feel comfortable. You can kind of go back to them and say, please, can you do it for me? And they were straight away help you out and do it for you. And I think they always went to, I don't want to say extremes, but they always did their best to try to do it for you, because it was in their hearts to do what you wanted, and make you happy. Do you see? This person constantly was on the run, trying to help you out, save you with what you needed. Not that you weren't responsible at all, pile number one. In fact, like I said, they always held a mirror to you and pushed you to be the best that you can. But at the same time, there was a lot of mercy and grace to them. And they had this energy of always trying their best, almost like rushing, trying to help you with whatever you needed. What a sweet soul right there. And I really feel your energy here. I would understand why this person you're holding so dear to you, just like they hold you dear. And with the unicorn that came out here, it really shows me again with the gateway. The gateway is where these spots on the planet where the realms to the other world are, the veils to the other worlds are very thin. Take Arizona, for example, as one of the areas, and there are many areas. And so I see here this person being there for you, like I said, being your spiritual guide. It really shows it that they're still there for you, looking out for you and guiding you in the same wise way they always had, while allowing you to grow and do it yourself. So sweet, pile number one. I think for some of you even, they have managed to show you some signs that they're there. Maybe sometimes you heard their voice or smelled them out of the blue, had a dream about them. They definitely connect with you sometimes when they can, to show you that they are there, and you kind of know it, you feel their presence, pile number one. So another reason I smiled there is because with the commitment card, it shows me a couple of things. First of all, they're committed. They're still committed to your growth. They're still there for you. And I think, remember when I told you there was a message specific for you, even though that wasn't my intention at all, I think this person wants to make it clear to you that they're committed. They're there for you when you need them. They will be there for you. They will continue to hold your hand, and they will not leave you. Isn't that sweet? Until you have completed, finished, and grown and completed the mission you wanted to do in this lifetime. And that's what a great spiritual guide does, isn't it? So what I see here, not only are they committed to your growth, like we said, but I see them not having abandoned you and left into the spiritual world. They're in this area where they're enjoying their time, but at the same time looking out for you, being in between, like the gateway here. So sweet. They're saying that they never left you, pile number one. That their passion for you and their love burns strong until today. I see it everywhere here. And they have never loved you. In fact, their love for you grows every single day. I don't even know why I feel like crying. This is so weird, but this is the energy that I feel. So I see here that this is a person who you've had a long journey with. You've lived a lot of experiences together. and definitely shared a lot of deep emotions for each other. Like I said, this person held you dear, and you were the most important person to them. And I see here the journey is not done. They're still continuing. From the part of it was in the earthly realm, and they will continue to help you and be there for you in the spiritual realm. This was a deep, soulful connection that you were very blessed with, pile number one. And both of you have experienced love together that not a lot of people were very lucky to experience together. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm crying. Hold on. So this is a person who has endured so much, actually, just to make you comfortable. A lot of the times they didn't even talk about how some of the decisions they made was pretty tough on them. Maybe they have experienced tough months or tough times just to make you happy and comfortable, and they never told you about it. So sweet. But their happiness and their fulfillment to them was just to see you happy. It was the ultimate gift for them. It is what made them happy. And so this is why they endured a lot of things for you, just so that they see you happy. The clear message that I see for you here, pile one, is that they're telling you, if you feel alone, please don't, because they promise they are just as much listening to you now, just as they have before. And they are there. You're not alone. When you feel like you want to talk to someone, sit alone, light a candle, meditate, and speak to them, and they will be listening to everything that you have to say. So pile number one, I have loved your reading. I have a lot of respect for this wonderful person. I mean, are there any people left? Very few people in the world with this beautiful soul here. And I'm happy you get to still cherish this beautiful connection. And I'm looking forward to you enjoying this connection with them. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. So you've chosen the Holy Stone, and right away I noticed something very, very similar with pile number one. So if you were drawn to pile number one, maybe that's why. This is this person that we're reading about is still your spiritual guide until today. They have not left you. That's really interesting how this message would pop out in the second pile as well. So this person had a very strong character, and they've always protected you, and until today they are still there energetically protecting you and warding off negative energy from you, and you don't even know it. Pile number two. Isn't that so sweet? Here 4 and 2 is 6. I see that this is a person who loved you and held you dear to their heart, and they still hold you dear until today. Until today, even in the spiritual realm, of course, being your spiritual guide, their goal is still the same: to protect you and to help you grow, to ward off anything that might harm you in your way. Pile number 2. So that's really sweet here. I see a very strong character, a lot of masculine energy, whether this person was a male or a female, but there's a lot of confidence, a lot of strength in this person. So now Let's see. Yeah, you have the pentacle. This definitely shows me a person of a very strong character, again with the holy stone. And that's why they're able to protect you energetically until today. So let's see with your tarot cards together the memories, the cherished memories, and the valuable bond that you once had with this person and still have until today, obviously. Pile number 2. Right. Let's take a look at the cherished memories that pile number 2 had with this person that they have in mind. What was it like? And how was their bond like? And hopefully we get to know maybe a little bit about today, if we're lucky, since they are your spiritual guides. So you have, wow, I'm impressed. First card to pop out, 2 of Cups. They are still, didn't I tell you? They're still holding your hand until today. Wow. You have, wow, you have the Sun. It was a beautiful relationship, wasn't it? Pile number 2. You have Justice, was an honest person, with a lot of integrity. You have the Page of Wands. This was a dreamer, a person full of dreams and the power to achieve them. You have the Ace of Cups. This is a person who held you so dear to their hearts. Very, very close to their hearts. In fact, I think you were, again, just like pile 1, this is not a coincidence. I think pile number 2, this person had you the closest to their heart. So this might be actually for a lot of you, not all of you. This could be a partner that passed away, a lover that passed away. For some of you, even a father, but that's not necessarily. This is for some of you here that need to hear that. Okay, let me take out my Osho cards. And we're taking a look at the memories, the dear, cherished memories that you had with this person. You have suppression under 2 of Cups. Yeah. You have friendliness. Well, that's the 2 of Cups appearing twice in your reading. There was a lot of deep love, and I do see your pain and torture, pile number 2, over the loss of this loved one. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Very sorry over this loss. But please rest assured that they are still there for you. Pile number 2, I really mean it. I see it here for you. You have morality. Under Justice, what are the odds? Looks like a very honest person there. Pile number 2, for sure. Not a lot of very honest people left like that. Wow. You have, wow, harmony, 10 of Cups. Wow. A lot of love there. A lot of love there in your reading. Pile number 2. Clinging to the past. I'm not surprised. Under the Ace of Cups. Now the last thing we're going to do is pull out another oracle card here. And we start with your beautiful memories. Patience. Wow, what a card to appear. Okay, let me take out the cards. So pile number 2. I see straight away that there was a very, very strong bond between both of you. And if I would identify your relationship, I would say that this person was the source of love in your life. And you were the source of sunshine in theirs, pile number 2. And I said I wasn't going to give messages, but I see a very clear message given to you. And again, I see this as a permission here, because obviously they are one of your spiritual guides. And they do have a message here for you. I see them seeing you go through a lot of pain over this loss. And it looks like it might even have been dark for you when you lost them. Your world changed. It was light and it became dark for you in specific after this loss. And I see this person telling you that they have never left you. Do you see here? They say patience. This beautiful card, by the way, shows me 2 things with the same message. This card is actually the only card that I noticed in the deck that is drawn. And so I think you keep thinking that this is a memory that has gone, and now what's left is only a memory for you to hang on your wall. That it's all in the past. But I think this person is really telling you that it's not in the past. They are still there for you, just in another form. And let me show you. You see, there's a lot of fog here in your picture. And a fog occurs when the air is cooled to the point at which it cannot hold the water vapor that it contains. And so it condenses water vapor, of course. It goes from warm air to warm vapor to cooler, turning it back into water, and then it is suspended in the air as fog. And so when there's fog, we can't really see ahead, and we are only left with our imagination, but it increases our imagination, and our senses are ignited. And so I think this person is telling you that you may not see them as crystal clear as you used to in the physical form, but if you ignite your senses, you will see that they are still there for you, pile number 2. They're telling you, I have never left your sight. They will always be there for you, just like they were protecting you. And they're telling you to let go of this idea that you're alone and to cry over the past, because they are still with you, just in another form. You can always connect back with them. They never left you. And just like the sun card here, do you see how she's praying and looking above? And they're telling you that they're there whenever you want to connect with them. They are there listening to you, guiding you, and making sure that you're protected whether you ask them for it or not. So you're not on your own there, pile number 2. And I think one of the things that you still mourn about and cry about so hard is you missing this high level of ethical standards and integrity and honest and peace that you really found in them. And it's making you feel stuck today because you've gotten so used to that sort of relationship, and you might be afraid of other people taking advantage of you and not forming this sort of bond with you. And they're telling you, pile number 2, that you are strong. You are protected by them, but you're strong and you can make it, and they will be looking out for you. That they have so much faith in you. They believe that you're a very strong person yourself, and that you will be able to make beautiful bonds with people that will bring you a lot of satisfaction and love if you are just patient. Pile number 2. So I do see your sadness over this amount of fairness and justice and honesty that you found in this person, because it is really truly one of rare characteristics found in our world today. So I do feel for you here, pile number 2, but again, your spirit guides are saying something other than what I just told you, that you keep holding on, they will keep protecting you, and you will find that love that you're looking for is not over. They will be there for you, and they will make sure they energetically help you to be taken care of and treated by people who will love you and take care of you, because that is always what they wanted to do. Pile number 2. Now, I see memories here of doing everything together. Do you see how there's always 2 people together, 2 people together, 2 people together in all of your love cards here? And I think one of the cute memories that you have with this person is how you've both really understood each other on a deep level, and how both of you have experienced life together. You have gone through so many things together, experiences together that haunt you. You miss that bond and this enjoyment that you've had together, that you don't seem to really find comfort in finding a person who you can share that amount of fun with. But they're saying that no matter how old you get, no matter what the number is next to your age, they will always see you, their little girl or their little boy, who they have so much faith in, who they will continue to protect and hold dear, and they don't want to make you feel like you're alone, and that they will try to always guide you towards the right people who will hold you dear and cherish you just like they did. Pile number 2. So sweet. I see here a person who was, even though strong, it always melted your heart, seeing them get out of their way and sometimes suppress themselves, put themselves into tough situations, put a strain on themselves sometimes just to help you out and help you rise. It was always them at the bottom here, pushing you up to help you be healthy, strong, and push you towards your goals and the things that were really important to you. And at the same time, pile number 2, one of the things that you really miss about this person, I see, is that they had so much belief in you, man. They were so proud of you. They had so much belief that you can do anything. And I kind of hear where you sometimes said, but can I do that? And they would be mind blown. They would say, of course you can do that. Who can do that if you can't do that? It's the kind of energy that I see. They really saw you as someone amazing. Like I said, their sunshine. They were so proud of you, and they are still proud of you until today. They don't want you to forget this magic that you have to you, and they still want you to go out and achieve all the things that you want, just like they were always wanted you to achieve it. Pile number 2. They want you to go out to your magic and shine the way that you have always shined. Pile number 2. What a sweet person. They have a lot of confidence in you. They see you as wonderful, as a magical being, and I don't think they have ever loved anyone the way they have loved you and still love you till today. Pile number 2, it was my honor doing this reading for you. I'm honored to have had the chance to see a beautiful memories like that, and to have connected with a beautiful spirit guide such as your spirit guide. And I wish you all the best in your luck, and I hope you apply and heed these wonderful wise advices that your spirit guide has given to you. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Now, when this card came out, it really shocked me because I imagined it in my head before even starting this reading. It's so weird. So this really shows me straight away that the person you're inquiring about, whether if you're wondering if this is going to be an accurate reading for you or not, this is definitely going to be an accurate reading for you. The people who are going to click on this pile are going to bond greatly with it, and that might even mean, this is so weird, I did not mean to bring out channeled messages, but in pile 1 and pile 2 this happened, and now it happened again. It seems like it's just written for you. I'm so happy that this is what happened here. So the thing that I see straight away for you, pile number 3, is that this is a person who has contributed greatly in shaping who you are today. Part of the people who did that, and they have built a lot of things in your character and were some sort of a home for you. In fact, if the spider here appears again, I see a strong character, and there have been some times where it wasn't so easy because of their strong characters, but they have managed to build a safe home with you. And I see something very clear, because spiders are usually depicted in the dark, but in this card it's very unique. You see a spider in the light, and I see that they're trying to tell you that even though they're not with you, they're on the other side, but they can definitely still connect with you. It's just another form of rebirth, and they will never lose touch with you. The web is still intact and strong. I see here as well is that they are very concerned about your health, and I think there is a strong advice here to be careful with what you eat, because they want to see you healthy with great health. So let's see the memories of this dear cherished one, and let's take out your tarot cards. So what were the dear memories between pile number 3 and this dear person they are asking about? What are the dear memories between pile number 3 and this dear person they are inquiring about? So, wow, you have the 8 of Pentacles. I was sure they wanted to discuss work here, but let's take a look at the memories first. 9 of Swords. The Devil. Don't be afraid of the Devil, pile number 3. We're talking about memories, and I promise you I'm going to show you, like the spider suggests here, the pattern and the memories that you are supposed to receive. The Emperor, like I said, very strong character. Wow, 6 of Wands. Okay, let's take out your Osho cards. What are the memories that you have with this dear person? Slowing down. Wow, no, not. I see. Nothingness under 9 of Swords. That's really cool, actually. No nothingness. Understanding. Right. Now that makes sense. Trust under the Emperor. Right. Lovely, lovely, strong character here. I love the person you're inquiring about. Pile number 3. Flowering under 6 of Wands. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is take out another oracle card and we start. Oh, 2. Wow, okay, I have strong messages here. Change. And that one I'm gonna place here. Forgiveness. Interesting. So I see this as a person who has helped you a lot, pile number 3. I think, like I said, they have helped you progress in life, educated you about different things in life, and they have helped you become the person who you are today. It's very clear from this card here. They themselves were a very strong, poised person that you can depend on, and they had a very soft spot for you, pile number 3. I do see here that they had a soft spot for you, in fact, that you feel guilty over some things that you may have not done right with them. And when they have passed away, the guilt and the pain of this loss really got to you, and it changed your whole life, pile number 3. I think you went from living a normal life to everything suddenly shutting off. And I think your heart has cringed over the loss of opportunity to maybe apologize or to rectify what you have done, that you feel quite guilty over. But I see here a strong message. There are 2 messages here from your person. They are telling you that they forgive you and that they received your heartfelt apologies and your heartfelt cries, and they don't want you to feel bad anymore. They have received it and they want you to move on from it because they have felt every bit that you wanted to say that was in your heart, pile number 3. So they don't want you to feel guilty anymore, and trust that they have received it, and they want you to free yourself. And there's 2 messages here telling you to fly. They don't want you to keep stuck being where you are, and to free yourself and be the person who you're supposed to be, and flower and cherish and flourish, because they have always worked hard wanting to see that to happen to you, and they don't want this to stop now, pile number 3. I see a lot of flying here, and I straight away see that this was a strong person who has taught you how to fly, how to be who you are today. They put a lot of faith in you, they had a lot of confidence in you, and they've built your self-esteem and confidence in a lot of ways, and they were very happy to see you fly. And until today, this is their message. Come on, pile number 3, fly. Flourish into that beautiful person that you're supposed to be, because this is what they want to be. They want to see in you. They have so much belief in you, and they want you to pick yourself up and be who you're supposed to be. Be strong as you always were, and to achieve your dreams. In fact, I have a strong message about your dreams here. As you see with the clouds here, they always have shapes, and they've always pulled us towards it to see the different shapes and improve our imagination and think as we watch the clouds. And I see here this person telling you that this is the time to put the needs and the expectations of others aside. Let me take out the noise. An airplane sound, again, has to do with flying. So put the needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. It's time that you recover from the sadness, whether it's over them or the pains in your life, and to have trust in yourself just like they have always trusted in you. They have seen your strength and they're reminding you of it. They want you to fly off and create this success that you are meant to create in your life. Pile number 3. I see a lot of the memories that you have with this person are memories of them helping you outgrow, building things with you, helping you become your potential, giving you strength, giving you power, giving you information, and helping you become this amazing person that you are today. In case you didn't know, the ram here is a representation of King Arthur, which is a very powerful yet wise king. And I see here that this person helped you reach this place where you are today. And I see you here feeling very sad that you haven't had the opportunity to express to them just how much dear they are. Sometimes you have, but I think you haven't had enough time and awareness to tell them what they mean to you and how dear they are to you. Pile number 3. And I think they're telling you they're listening to you. They can hear you and they can hear what you're saying. And if you want to deliver a message to them, it's not too late. They can hear what you have to say. So sit down, bond with them, light a candle, and tell them everything that you feel, because the bond is still there. They're just on the other side. And they will feel it and they will hear it. And in fact, they can sometimes show you that they're still there connecting with you. Pile number 3. And now that they have gone, you immensely miss their strength, their power. And there was a feeling here of being your backbone that allowed you to fly. And this is why they're asking you to continue to fly. Pile number 3. This is their message to you. That was so sweet. And pile number 3, that was your reading. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen the Book of Shadows, which is of course the grimoire. It's the book where the witches write down their experiences, their spells, and it's like their Bible there. And what I see here is a book of life experiences, almost like a photo album that shows all of your life together. But what I see here is that the book isn't finished yet. There are still so many pages, and I feel like you say, we've been through so much together, and now you weren't supposed to go. There's still too much to create together. And so I feel here that this is a person who left a little too soon. And I hear Michael Jackson's song, Gone Too Soon. And this is what you feel about this person. There's so much that you have been through, but there was still so much more to create with this person. And there's this unconscious blame of, but it was too soon. It was too soon. So let's see, pile number 4, what your cards have to say. Let's take out your tarot cards and live these beautiful memories that you had with this person together. So, what are the memories that pile number 4 had with their person that they're inquiring about? What are the memories that pile number 4 had with the person we're inquiring about? Excuse me, pile number 4. Wow, you have the Hierophant. Interesting. You have the 6 of Swords. Gone too soon, definitely. You have 3 of Wands. You have Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. A lot of passion and love there. Pile number 3. Okay, let's take out your Osho cards. So pile number 3. You have, wow, suppression under the Hierophant. You have silence. Yes, under the 6 of Swords. Awareness under the 3 of Swords. Playfulness. And you have totality under the Knight of Wands. Now this is the 5 of Wands here. Okay, last but not least, let me pull out another oracle card for you here so we can begin. Wow, fulfillment. Okay. So straight away, what I can see here, pile number 4, is that was a person that you had a lot of fun with. This person was very playful, very fun, very outgoing. Seems like they had a nice sense of humor. And it's a person who made you feel whole, gave a lot of self-confidence to you. you're a confident person, don't get me wrong, but they really believed in you and gave you a lot of life, that gave you a lot of self-confidence. And because they've loved you so much and they held you dear and high, I think this renewed a sense of confidence in you and lifefulness that you enjoyed having, being around this person, pile number 3. And I think there's a strong message here that even though you think that when they left, that it all went from fun to complete silence to heartbreak, where it starts to become dull without them. I think that they're telling you, you're just not seeing it, that behind the shadows, they are watching for you. They are there. They never left your shadow, pile number 4. In fact, if you're questioning whether they're there or not, they are always there, waiting here. They have never left your side, and they do not plan to leave your side. In fact, if you look at your card, pile number 4, there's commitment to being with you in the earthly realms and after. This was a person who is supposed to climb to heaven, and they're in a great place, don't get me wrong, but they are just as much enjoying and loving being committed to you and looking out for you, even if in the afterlife there. So sweet. Pile number 4. Strong commitment there. So you can still see their playful demeanor even now. And even though they cannot connect with you, they, like I said, never left your side, and they don't want you to be sad. In fact, they want to take you out of this sadness and let you know that you can still connect with them, be with them, and it's not over. And that one day you will be together again and you will enjoy your lives together. But in the meantime, you have a life mission or something that you're supposed to do, that you're supposed to bring into fruition, that is very important for you. You have the grimoire here. You're still learning and you need to bring something to light. And they are there supporting you. Wow. So the pile here again is saying that they're your spirit guides. Oh, do you see pile number 4? There's a strong message here. There's a hidden key under your book. And I think that because you're too focused on the past, you do not notice and see that they're still there for you. Pile number 4. They have never left your side. And that's very clear and evident in your reading here, pile number 4. So sweet. I think part of your memories with this person is a clear message of transmutation. This person has a lot of the times sacrificed themselves and sacrificed a lot of things just to bring light to your life and make you happy. Such a sweet soul. They gave a lot of themselves to you, pile number 3, and it looks like they're continuing to do so lovingly. Oh, from the heart. I hear them saying, "Who has loved you more than me, silly Billy? I'll always be there for you." You even see here that even in the silence, when you think they're not there, they are there. They're saying that be joyful in the understanding that they're there with you step by step. Enjoy that. They're telling you they're behind your every shadow, your every move. Find comfort in knowing that. I mean, I wasn't even supposed to channel messages, but it's coming out strong and I have to say it. They are telling you that you keep feeling that life is hard, it's dur, tough. And they don't want you to take it from this perspective of toughness. They want you to lighten up and enjoy their presence every second so you can experience this joy of life once again. Pile number 4. What a sweet person there. They're saying, in fact, that you have had so much fun together that you can almost hear their responses to things. So they're laughing. They're saying, come on, even if we're not physically talking, you know what I'm gonna say, silly Billy. Something of that sort. They want you to smile and cheer up. And I see here part of their memories. Maybe they wanted you to have this reading because this memory, this reading will enlighten a lot of fun memories. This is the only reading that has so much positivity to it. I think you can only smile, pile number 4, when you remember their memory. Do you see? There's so much laughing and smiling there and fun. This was such a pleasant person that wants to extend this pleasantry into you until today. And this book that you're worried about, that you haven't filled, they're there filling it with you, just from another form, pile number 4. So here with the peach tree, this is supposed to represent good luck in marriage, a job, family. And so this person might be a partner, a parent, a family member who wants you to continue living life to the fullest, pile number 4. And so the sort of memories you're supposed to remember is the fun that you had together, you reaching out for each other, being there for each other, the jokes, the laughs, the trips, the adventures that you had together. And still enjoy these memories, because that's no coincidence that you have the Book of Shadows here. Go back to these memories and relive them, but don't relive them with a heartache. As much as pain is supposed to heal you, but at some point, don't let it hinder you. And that's what the message is from this person to you. Relive their memory while smiling together with them and not without them. It's okay to cry sometimes, but don't suppress it, and don't live in anguish and in pain, but rather move on gracefully with them, knowing that they are secretly with you, helping you out and listening to you, and still enjoying this trip, this marvelous trip with you, pile number 4. I see here you being cloaked or wrapped around a beautiful scarf, and it reminds me of when a child is born and they are wrapped around this big scarf or blanket, and it reminds me of the words, a bundle of joy. And I think this is how this person always made you feel. Like you were their bundle of joy, and you still are until today, pile number 4. And this is why they want to extend this joy back to you, because you gave them so much happiness that they want to give it back to you, and they want you to be happy, and they think you deserve to be happy. So they want you to use their beautiful memories together, not to feel sad, but to smile, and smile back at them because they are there, pile number 4. And smile at how special you were regarded to them, what a bundle of joy they were to you, and you were to them. How you were each other's strong protectors. You both, by the way, are very strong characters in different ways, but very strong characters. And you really enjoyed this combination of fun and strength at the same time. And they want you to know that you're strong, and they want you to continue with the strength that you have. Don't carry this pain in your heart. Release it, but at the same time know that they are there. It's so clear. They are there. You may not see them, but they are there. Pile number 4. And I want to end your reading by something strong that I saw for you here. I want you to kindly take a screenshot of this card and look at it whenever you miss them, and remember them telling you, I'm here, silly Billy. So pile number 4, that was your reading. That is a very sweet, sweet, sweet person who, by promise, is thereby with every step, with you, with every step. And I have truly enjoyed this reading, and I was honored to have had a look at your book of memories together and deliver this message for you. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading.